Ava has been a lesson student with me for I think about 2 years, I want to say. She's been riding for a very long time before she came with us, but she wanted to step up. So we gave her that step up that she needed, and we've kind of been introducing her into our circuit of showing and giving her that step up into the industry, into a higher level of showing. We are a saddlebred training and lesson riding program facility. So we do academy lessons. So we specialize in saddle seat, which is a type of riding discipline that focuses on like the horse's headset, how they move, and it's mainly saddlebreds. I mean, Ava's riding a Frisian, so it's not only saddlebreds, but we specialize in saddlebreds. We do breeding, training, lessons. We've done a little boarding. We do a little bit of everything around here. I started off as a lesson student 6 or so years ago, and I fell in love with it. I've been riding for longer than 6 years. I've been riding for 9-10 years. And I started in a completely different discipline. I was only supposed to be here for 1 summer, but I just fell in love with it. And the atmosphere around here, it's like a family around here. So I started coming around, helping out, and then I just kind of got hooked into it and somehow ended up here.
I've been riding for 12 years. I started barrel racing when I was like 5 and stuff. And I was so young that like my feet didn't fit in the stirrups, which is like these. This is what keep you kind of on the saddle, on the horse and stuff. But I was so small, it didn't fit. And I was there for like a year, but I wanted to do fancier stuff. So then I went into saddle seat and I was at this old barn. It was just a 4-H barn. That's how I got started. And then I wanted to be more competitive. So now I'm here at Lance Hayes. I've been here for 2 years. Yeah, he's really calm. He's childproof. You can put like a young kid on him and he'll take perfect care of them. And he knows his job, but he's like he knows like when like you're younger, like what you're doing versus someone who doesn't know what they're doing. He really adjusts well to that. Yeah, they can like sense like your emotions. Like a horse can feel a heartbeat from like a few feet away. And so he like kind of knows what we're feeling. He just senses it. So he really picks up on your energy too. So if you're like scared, he's like gonna feel that you're scared and he's gonna be like, oh, what are we scared of? But if you're just cool, calm, he's like falling asleep. So yeah, so like he's a really chill guy, but he sometimes gets scared like in the corner. If he sees a person that he didn't see the last lap around, he might get nervous. So like you really got to know the horse and know what to expect. You want to be like 3 steps ahead of them because you want to keep them thinking. You don't want them to like know what you're planning on doing. So you really got to like be ahead of them because if you're not, then he's going to leave you behind and you'll just be on the dirt at that point. Yeah, so I've been competing at shows for 8 years. You know, like I said, I started at smaller shows and stuff, and then I came here because I want to eventually go to world level. I've completed national level and academy, which is still the learning phase and stuff, so that's where it's focusing on you more, and like learning how to do the things, how to work the arena, how to figure out the horse better, and all sorts of things and stuff. And then what I'm going to be showing in next and stuff is main event. And that's performance, so that's like professional level, you can say, and that's where it's all about the horse. Like you know all the things and you're showing the horse for what he truly is. I'm thinking for college, like Purdue University in equine sciences or equitation sciences. That's what it's, equitation sciences. And that's just learning the anatomy of the horse and stuff. And then I think I want to be an assistant trainer, so you don't really need a college degree for that, you could say. And so that's basically where I just help train horses and stuff, starting them from like when they're younger and stuff all the way up to whatever level they're going to be, which the goal is always world level. You want to show the horse the best way you can, set them up for a really bright future. So that's the goal.